Hey everyone, it's Laura Lawrence from Intrepid Careers, and I am here today to talk to you about inclusive recruitment. You might be wondering, what is inclusive recruitment, and is that any different than any other kind of recruitment? Well, it is, and it's not the same as diversity recruitment either. We want to have a diverse workforce. However, we need to give equitable consideration to everyone in that diverse workforce. To do that, we actually need to build out a recruitment process that is inclusive. And we are going to be talking about how we do that at Intrepid Careers right now. So first off, some of you might say, well, hey, Laura, it is illegal to discriminate in Canada. And you are right. It is illegal to discriminate in Canada. However, it does still happen. We know that it does, and it's not always because companies are bad. Sometimes it's just because they need to be recruiting differently, and they don't even realize it a lot of the time. So that's what we're here for. So how do we do this? One of the most important ways is through data-driven decision-making. Data simply just paints a picture, and it helps us to understand how likely a candidate is to perform in their role. It also helps us to reduce risk, which is one thing that recruiters love. We can also use data to assess skills and benchmark a candidate against their peers or themselves as they go through the recruitment process. We can also use data to create a candidate profile and kind of track a candidate through their journey, see how interested they are. We can also use it to see if there is a warm lead there, so we can kind of reach out to candidates in the process and say, hey, you're already connected to this company. Would you like to come to a hiring fair, etc., etc. One of the most important things about data is that it helps us to form an unbiased opinion, which is extremely important when you think about how often recruitment is usually based on gut feeling. Not that gut feeling is always bad, but there is a time and a place to realize that we all have unconscious bias. So talent mapping and data-driven decision-making or data-driven recruitment can get really interesting, but that's not the only thing that we do. One of the other things that we do that is a little bit unique is we actually do talent acquisition marketing. Now, I love this. It might be unique to us, but I'm sure there are other agencies that do it. Essentially, we work with companies and we ask them for a graphic and a job description that is unique to their employer branding. And then we weave that through the entire recruitment process. Now, I know that probably doesn't sound super unique, but if they don't have one, we will actually create one for them because we do have when I say we, I have a background in marketing and advertising. And I love recruitment as well as I love marketing. So we do take that experience and we run it through a gender decoder to appeal to the largest available market. And we actually interact with our candidates on social media. We know that if we can keep those leads warm on social media, they are much more likely to accept any kind of job-related offers or discussions outside of social media discussions and in real life. If you have any more questions about inclusive recruitment, please leave them below. I would love to hear how your company is doing inclusive recruitment. If you like this video, please like it and hit that bell to subscribe for more content. You can always visit us at www.intrepidcareers.com, and we will see you in the next video.